Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another session of Bookmap. Let me know if you can hear me good, if you see the streaming good, and we'll start in a couple of minutes. All right, so first of all, always read our disclaimer. Remember, these sessions are for educational purpose only. We're gonna have some live pre-market session where I will also be trading using Cobra brokerage in about 1 week, and it's called Rise and Grind. The education purpose lessons that we do with Bookmap are to teach how to use order flow, which is a very good instrument, very good software that I've been using, and also many of my 6 and 7 figures traders to trade both stocks and futures. As you know, we have a day trading room, so Jtraderco. So check it out if you want to come and also trade with us. So let's see also over here what we have this morning. First of all, I run my scanners. So I already made a selection of the top tickers that I want to trade today. And in small cap land, I have over here, you see 80%, okay? I made a video that is coming out on my YouTube, so Jtraderco YouTube. The video is coming out and is gonna talk about how to find those tickers that have 80% forecast to fade on day one in small cap land. Don't miss it out. This is gonna be really like, a bomb, and you will love it. MUHA is one of those. So this morning we're looking at this. Is a stock with around 10 million float. We have a very small market cap, 21 million. You can see over here some of the data. I can put also other metrics. Okay, so I just need to go over here. We can add for example, short flow, flow rotation, and more. So I'm putting these over here, and now we can see that we had almost 4 times flow rotation. We have over here short flow very low, institutional very low. This company, as I said, this stock has 80% forecast fader. Okay. Now, everything looks good, but when you're trading tickers like this, you may enter front side of the move. Okay. There are some traders today that really killed it. I'm very proud of them. So glad how they traded this morning. And I'm going to share the plan that we had in pre-market on MUHA. So you can see here, we were preparing the plan. And when we have these grinders, I never want to enter on the front side of the move. How you know that it's a front side? So technically you can use on a 1 minute, let's say a 20 MA, so 20 exponential moving average. Or on a 5 minutes, you can use a 9 exponential moving average, all right? Just to give you an idea. But essentially, I always wait for a trend line break. Now, to answer some of the traders, okay? So let me tag these traders that this morning. They asked me, Jay, but I can trace trend lines in so many different ways. It's true. And that's the reason why trend lines are essentially discretionary. Even if you put like, a code or an indicator in TradingViewer, the software that you have, trendline not really reliable. They're all good and all bad. So what I'm doing for that, okay? Essentially, I trace a trend line, or it can be more than one, and then I'm waiting that after the trend line, I have a lower high and a rejection. So this is the plan that we made this morning in our Discord room. And we said to the traders, I'm waiting for this trend line break and then this zone over here for rejection. So in area 205, 210. We took the trade on Bookmap. We can also trace that line, okay, so the trend line. You see, I could take a trend line over here, but essentially for me, it's just indicative over here to have a trend line, okay? And then after this trend line, I'm waiting for the lower high. You can see over here the price goes to it around 207, 208. And this is what essentially happened. So as you know, if you've been following us for a long time, over here we have our system that, there we go. We have our system that alert us, okay, for the short side. Some traders who are even much, they enter even earlier, okay, so they enter even the spikes over here around 215, 220, really, like that's a very good shot. I prefer to wait simply a trend line break and you start seeing sellers over here at the lower high. So very more conservative, less risk over here. Risking simply the 215, and we took the first target 165. Now we're looking at this, and after we got that level, now we're looking for a target at 110. So this is already the trade that we wanted this morning, okay? So I'm also going to share with you our pre-market plan. Let me put it over here. So I think I have to do this. All right. So I hope you can see it over here. Let me put it over. Okay, so this is the pre-market plan. That we said. You can see over here MHAU. We posted this around 8:31. Okay, so 8:31. Remember, that is our Italian time. Okay, sorry, 2:31 is 8:31. USA. Pre-market plan alert to short. So we shorted 215, 210, 205 area. Gap and crab, add to position on spikes today until we are below pre-market high. TP is going to look for that 110. Over here, this is when we alerted. So you can see that the alert came 216, and I'm waiting exactly this. So explaining before the trade happened what we're going to trade that play. Okay. So pattern simply over here from the playbook. And this is just what we like to do. So we like to trade those patterns, very systematic process. And then over here, looking for this 110, okay? All right, let's look at a few things over here. So let's look at gold this morning. So let's look at GC. Okay. So whenever I'm looking at the ticker, the main two charts that I'm looking at are hourly and or 5 or 15 minutes. I need to see the bigger picture. Okay. So let's look together over here to review 1 second gold. Okay, GC. So we had this major daily breakout over here at the 24.30. We have a supply area into the 24.85, 87. So the first thing that I do is I trace my extreme. Okay, so this is my extreme over here. And then we have a second one at 24.77, just over here. And then I start looking at what we have this pre-market. Okay, do we have an uptrend? Do we have a downtrend? Or this is simply a trading range? It's actually is a trading range, right? So we have this area here, support, and oh, God bless you, honey. And this area here, resistance. So until I'm inside this range, I'm not really looking over here to take any play. Okay, so I want to see two major plays, exactly, two major plays. So the first one will be waiting for a dip into this level, and then a liquidity trap. Okay, so essentially a fake breakdown and a push. So I'll be long in around 24, 60, 62 and looking for that 70s. All right, so that's gonna be the A plus setup play. So we have a continuation of the trend. Instead, if I have over here a push and then a fail and a lower high, I'm looking for simply an unwind. So a breakdown of this trading range, and this is gonna be like the B setup. Okay, so this is the plan that I'm looking for, okay, on gold. 1 second, traders, I'm looking also over here a deal. We had also a very fast one, LSH. Wow, this was super fast. Super fast. Vedi, c'era 390 quel pop. E poi boom. Okay, let's see if we have other gappers for now this morning. Also, trade, this is just a curiosity, but I would like that, you know, you do something fun today. Go check over here my Twitter feed and answer just this Italian skill cuisine quiz. So which one is not an Italian recipe? Okay. So, fettuccine alfredo, spaghetti alla carbonara, spaghetti meatballs. Just answer over here, and then I will give you the answer for today. Before moving on, we're gonna have to look at Tesla. We're gonna look at Google and other big caps. This is a mentor student, so you could see the precision over here on this trade. Looking for exactly that execution over here. The lower high. We had also the golden zone, the trendline break. Perfect trading, really proud of you. Very sick trade, buddy. Very good. So today, if we're gonna have possibilities, MUHA is gonna be simply our A plus setup. Okay, so anybody looking to trade today this, okay, we're gonna look for an A plus setup. And Bookmap over here, as I said, was a really a key tool, as I shared. Okay, so going back over here to LSH 1 second, because this is like pushing. We're also gonna put over here on Bookmap LSH and look which parameters the stock has, okay? So it's very important also to define which parameter the stock has. So there we go, we can write over here LSH, we will have the stats and all. So it's a micro float. It's up over here on logistic agreement, leading e-commerce platform. We have no history of previous gappers, very small market cap, very low float, low institution, low percentage short float. Let's go back over here to the price action. LSH. We have some bag holders, but very, very small, in the area between 450 and 5. Let's research a little bit more about this. So the company has no dilution, micro float, and low bag holder. So LSH, we're gonna put over here, as we said, micro float, low amount of bag holders, no dilution, low cash, key level 450 and 5. So we're gonna trade it ideally, okay? Plan on low volume only, gap and crap, too short, 450 at the gate, first 15 minutes. Okay, so LSH looking for a short play over here. I don't see right now any long setup to trade. So I'm gonna look for a short play, all right? Let's check LSH. Okay, let's go with large caps. First I wanna go on Tesla. Anybody willing to trade this today? Okay, so some traders will play Tesla. Okay, so this is Tesla. We had over here a good previous day supply area around 226. This is the spike, 8 o'clock, really doesn't exist. Yesterday low is this one, so we have to put this as yesterday low. I always look for pre-market low, pre-market high. So this is our previous day low. Okay, so let's try to make it, okay, this is correct. So how I will be trading this? Right now Tesla, and I'm also writing over here in the room, is inside previous day range. Okay, so we have no direction. This can go up or down. I'm looking at two main levels. The first one is 228. Why? Because when you're in a range, you have to look at extremes. So 228 area over here, this is the level that I'm watching, is a level of potential supply. If you go back, you will see also 228, 227.50, 228, 228.50, that area is a level where even previously we had some bounces or rejections. Okay, so 228 area is gonna be for me like trend line break and rejection short on liquidity trap. Okay, in that case, I will be looking to trade puts 225, risking between 50 cents to $1 off the underlying stock. Okay, and TP, as we said, 225, then 222. This is the first plan. So I'm looking for a pop more or less into this area of supply, and then I'm looking for this. And over here, if you look at Tesla, you can see that we have some liquidity around 227, 228.50. So this is my supply area. Okay, you can see that I confirm my thesis that I have over here looking at key hourly and 50-minute charts using simply Bookmap. Okay, if anybody wants to trade also Tesla today, if it's part of the room, let me know, so we can also give a look at this while we are, together in the stream. But it's not done. What else I can be looking over here on Tesla? What is the other possible trade that this can give us today, right? So I'm looking also exactly. Paul LaFontaine is saying 228 hourly Janus also. Correct, buddy, correct. So the second play is this trend line, okay? So if, for example, we have this trend line, so we have a dip, and over here we start bouncing, then I'm looking for this bounce play. So we'll put over here a bounce play or reverse of 50. Okay, so this is going to be a B setup, bounce from trend line in area 222 more or less with higher lows and reversal candle. TP 226, then 228, and calls 225. Again, risk relative low. So I'm looking for this plan today on Tesla. Okay, the plan we're doing is very systematic. When the trade comes, it simply alerts me to take the trade, confirm it with Bookmap, we get in. Very, very easy. Yesterday we made a Q&A explaining all the setups that we have, for example, on Tesla and others. All right, so some traders ask about Apple, also Google. Let's see over here, Google. All right, so let's analyze first of all the hourly chart. Yeah, we are exactly into this area of resistance. It's breaking that resistance on the hourly, but I still didn't confirm, right? So I'll tell you what I'll be looking for. Okay. So Google, so I'm gonna write the plan also in our room. Google over here, traders. Also, please, traders, if you want, share the link, put a like to the streaming. We're gonna stay together until 10:30, all right? And as I said also, every day next week, I'm gonna trade live using Cobra in the streaming, all right? So at 9 o'clock on my YouTube, it's gonna call Rise and Grind. It's gonna be free, you just simply have to subscribe, so check the link on my YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or TikTok. Meanwhile, first plan on Tesla, okay? First plan, what are we gonna trade over here? So Google is a daily breakout. That is for sure. But now we have to look, is this daily breakout gonna continue? Or is it gonna simply give us a fake breakout and fail right at the gate? Okay, so how to do this? Simple. One, wait for a consolidation above 175, then buy dips VWAP, J-lines 1 or 9MA 5 minutes. Calls will be, for example, 180, risk underlying stock more or less $1, and TP 177, 180. The plan 2 is a fail of daily breakout level, so this 174 and 50s, then lower high and stuff, and it's called FFT setup. TP over here 173, then 172, puts 172, risk more or less $1 of underlying stock. Okay, so this is for Google over here. So, or consolidation above this level, and essentially you will see something like an arrow. In case you're going to be on this, you're going to see a green bar, you're going to see the J-lines or VWAP. So J-lines is this blue, VWAP is this red. That is essentially what I'm looking for the setup. If instead we have a breakdown of this red line and then a lower high, that's going to be a short play. Okay? No, Jen, I'm not using Keltner. Be careful using Keltner because they repaint and they adapt, okay? Been testing in 25 years every single indicator in the Italian market in the futures, and then also the last 7 years in the small cap land over here and the large cap in the stocks. No, these are J-lines, so essentially this that you see over here, this blue is an exponential Fibonacci expansion number, so this is a 7289 exponential moving average that you will see it work extremely good. On a 5 minutes is at 14 and 17 EMA. Okay, Alex, on Serve, I already sent the plan this morning early, and I said I'm looking for short plays, spike shorts to take it, and I wrote this around 5 o'clock, 5:30. Okay, so I already wrote about Serve, short plays, and that's definitely what I'm looking for today. Okay, so we're gonna continue with MUHA. As I said, we're short over here $2.05 and $2. We shared over here. This is, I believe, one of the best execution that I saw today. So beautiful play over here around 205 all the way down. So very good trend break, lower high as we explained. So master over here trade, really well executed. Okay, so the gate will be staying on MUHA. We're gonna shift to Tesla. We have also over here Serve. This was this morning. Okay, so we had the all unwind. LSH as well, but for now, MUHA, because we are on this, okay? So we wanna simply have this. Okay, Judah, let's prepare. So we have 3 minutes and 30 seconds. For now, I'm screen sharing MUHA. So we're looking for a gap and crap. Tesla is bouncing over here. Okay, so what I'm looking, MUHA over here, a pop, MUHA, pop to 140 to add TP1, okay? On LSH, this is not for newbies. LSH is not for newbies. So I would avoid over here for newbies LSH. Let's put also this. Would avoid over here for LSH. Let's also check Tesla. NVIDIA is pushing. Okay, Tesla's pushing. Okay. Remember, we have that supply over there. Uh, 40 seconds to go. Ten seconds. So watching over here, Tesla pop and fail or consolidation above and then buying long. A short over here coming up on LSH, watching Tesla. Tesla over here giving a short play, exactly 227 and 30. $227 and 90, and simply risking over here this relative high. And let's say it's over here unwinding, target gonna be this zone of 320. So Tesla, if we push above out over here, and then we'll consider long on a VU up J lines and EMA if it feels good. LSH instead unwinding good, but not for newbies. Execution of my team over here in LSH. So you can see the pop, simply like a LiPo or news these days that pop and fail, right? Thank you, Scott. Thank you, brother. Still waiting over here for a possible entry on Tesla. But we need to see a trendline break and rejection to enter this. Still pushing instead. You can see that we don't have what We didn't have in this case a VWAP. We didn't have over here a J-line. So I'm simply waiting, okay? Waiting over here. Still grinding Tesla, let's wait. Another fail over here on LSH. So we have sellers LSH. Gonna put this up for now. Tesla's not giving anything at the moment. So you can see, traders, that we have sellers into the 420, 425 area on LSH. So we hit over here in the room 2 times. Meanwhile, this is my mentor student killing and looking for 320 on LSH. So short cover, short again cover. And we're looking also for our major play, MUHA, to unwind all the way down, okay? So as we said, Tesla, we're waiting for that dip. Waiting for a dip now to an anime VWAP J lines. Until that, no trade. NVIDIA with a pop and fail. Remember what we said, MUHA 140 too short, so that's as our add over here, 140 MUHA 140 to add TP $1, okay, short gap and crap. So for who's trading with us since pre-market, MUHA, you can see the push 146. This is our J lines. The square comes over here, and this is simply our short, okay? You can see J lines, right? The blue line that we said before, that is our short level, boom, okay, boom. So I like those patterns. Very good, Kate. Very good, and LSH going all the way down. Traders, stay in on LSH and stay in now on MUHA. LSH, we want to look for the first target over here, 330. So we can risk in the money, okay? So 350 is a fib level, and you can see some buyers trying to push it. Now let's see how this reacts at the VWAP. Okay, so for beginners now, this is the level that is good to trade. So we have a stuff at 390s, good to add short, or for newbies to enter in, okay? So if we have a stuff over here, 390 short, let's see. Price is still going above the VWAP, 390. Want to see the break of the 388. Okay, let's see the breakdown of this 388, and then we can add to the position. Okay, ready? Not yet, still trying to push. Still trying to push. Add over here. There we go. So now we're risking in the money, okay? So we added 86. We have to look if we can have that unwind till the 330, 340, so till the blue band, okay? NVIDIA gave a beautiful J-line curl, so for who is on NVIDIA, thanks Chris for mentioning it. Let's look over here. So this is Google from the system. Meanwhile, LSH beautiful 360, so perfect. You can see over here the system on Google. We had this resistance, rejection, 175 and 40. Systems giving over here a sell. Meta, nothing, very choppy. And this is NVIDIA. So NVIDIA open and we had a sell, so a short over here. And then it bounced on the support. Thank you, Scott. And then over here, the push to the upside. Okay. So try always, and I'm not really kidding, try always to look for the pattern. It's all written over here, okay? So you can see over here the buy, that's your entry. Of course, you don't have the system that we made, but soon will be available. You can see over here, J-lines is this blue, you have to long there. I'm looking for confirmation with Bookmap. You can see Bookmap is curling over here, is breaking the VWAP, is having the cup pattern, 112. That's your entry over here long, okay? And meanwhile that you see all this, we're also having over here our commentary in the room, so where we share charts, where we share the positions, and we're explaining the setups. And now look over here, getting to the main TP, traders. Getting to the main TP on where? On LSH. So 335, 340, first main TP. And it's getting there. And that's a big paycheck on LSH. Also, who is still in on MUHA? Big one for the room. Beautiful, beautiful team. A lot A lot of ladies over here, traders, really skilled and very proud of you. I mean, sorry for the guys, but I would prefer the room 99% women. I mean, even the guys will be very happy. Just find that women are more skilled and patient. There's a lot to learn. So thank you for being here with us. Okay, but this is a team, so we can see over here. LSH target, boom. First main target. We had a call over here for 17. We get into the target 335. Okay, simply sick. Boom. Okay. Boom. Is either, please. Let's look also the price section. Look, this big sell-off, right, on MUHA. I believe at $1 over here they will try to cover. They will cover a lot, so they're possibly going to be a little bit of bounce. Tesla. Oh, Tesla. Remember, Tesla, our plan is to long on dips. So I'm looking at this 229 over here. If we can have some big heat map over here support, crypto. Yeah, you're right, buddy. So check here. This is your long, exactly this point. This 229, 75, 230, exactly here. When you see this buyers, okay? And the reason why is what we explained before. Look for the first pullback. J-lines, VWAP, systems giving the buy over here. I know Isidro we also love. Don't worry, buddy. All fine. And just look over here. Okay. First pullback VWAP. Okay, that's your Tesla. Okay, got it. So remember the plan. Just what we said. Tesla, let's wait then for the first pullback, 90 MA, 5 minutes, VWAP or J-lines. That's the only thing to do. So once you're in, then we can trail just a little bit lower than this 230. So you will take a scratch over here. Okay, you're already up. If you took it like 230, 230.50, you're already up 1 point. So don't risk more than break even. This is for me what it really counts. So the risk management is not to take all the trades good or the perfect timing. It's just to have the correct risk. LSH target over here, what I can say, get your paycheck, and now let's hold for more. Okay? If you trade is good, you're simply gonna make a ton of cash. So just to show you over here how members trade, and being that you trade this with 100 shares or 10,000 shares or more, it counts the setup and the plan. Okay, so going back to LSH, this is not for beginners because you have to be very reactive. So in 2 seconds, this can go all the way up or all the way down. So you have to be, I prefer to say, using hotkeys. If you look at yesterday, we made, remember, traded the Q&A. So who is a part of the room, and we share all these stocks like, you know, ARB, BDRX, that gave the same exact setup. So we had a push out of the gate, and we had a pop over here with Bookmap. And after the pop goes down, you short, you can add to your position, you trim partial, goes back up, you don't want to risk anything, and you're out. And then you had the second pop over here, you can see into this liquidity area, right? Look over here. And then it comes down, you short again, you cover partial, and then you have that recycle over here, remember in the 380s. And then at this point, this ad has to be lower than this because you don't want your ad going to break even. So you need to keep an average above 410. So recycle around the core or trade around the core. And then when it gets to the support, over here you can take out partial, and now we can hold for more for around 270. For who took Tesla, we said what to do on Tesla. Of course, don't follow the alert. As I always say, one day I can simply, go nuts and really drink a bottle of Chianti. It's my lunchtime before taking any trades. But this is the setup. So follow the system. You have Bookmap, you have the buy, you have the VWAP. You just need to press enter. It's the easiest, dumbest thing in the world. Okay? So trading has to be simple. When it's getting complicated, it doesn't really work. If you have to think, doubt, should I take the trade? No, simply avoid that. Okay. By the way, traders, a few things over here I want to point out for Bookmap. There is this link, bookmap.com/bluejacket. So we have over here is the last day to submit the content for the Smart Blue Jacket competition, and also is the last day to submit the TradeStation photo for your TradeStation. Okay, so if you want to share, you're invited over here from Bookmap to share. Okay. All right, let's go back over here on Tesla. So you can see that we have 232 and 50, and this for me is the first target. So if you got in at 230.50 Tesla, take out a 30%, 232.50, and then trail 90 MA. Okay, I think this is gonna be a more runner, but let's see if we're gonna have that runner. So I need to see over here still steady buying pressure. All right. Anybody else on this today? goes a bottle of Chianti, one of the best wines we have over here in Italy. You can see over here Tesla is holding this 90 MA. So we have a bar dipping 90 MA, an inside bar, not the inside bar forming. So we can trail. I personally gonna look to trail 131 and 40, 231 and 40, pardon. So Tesla trailing 231 and 40. Patricia, beautiful work. Glad over here that you're doing good. I love when traders make money, but also more learn how to trade. Remember, trader doesn't come in 1 month, okay? I posted this past week. I posted what one of the traders that I'm mentoring did, and his name is Mike Stow. And he's a trader in the room, so he's in mentoring. He really did something great. So you can check on my Twitter over here. So he simply got his curve from March, like going almost parabolic. And he's not trading still, like 100K shares, but he did a very good improvement. And this really comes only through a lot of work, okay? Only through a lot of work. So it's only about what you want. It's only about what you desire to achieve. You can see over here his profit curve. Okay, so essentially you have to work for getting better. It takes time, okay? Because over here he was like a couple of months that he was not making anything. He was just learning, studying, and then he's really starting to kill it over here. So it takes time over here. Well done, Patricia. I hope somebody else took the Tesla. No, you cannot trade anymore, buddy, the 90 MA, because it will be too late. It's too extended right now. If you missed that, you missed it. You cannot simply trade that anymore. So the trade, I said it before here the trade happened. VWAP, 90 MA in the 5, J lines. So you had over here 15-20 minutes to prepare. You have to get prepared. And then when you see the Bookmap, this buyers, you see the cross of the 90 MA, you have to get in. Risk reward, get in, straight up. So take a little bit more profit on Tesla now. Tesla sell more, 233 and 55, another 1/3 of the entire position. Okay, so you have left 40%, or yeah, before I said 30%, now 30%, 40%. Okay, so always of the entire, okay, the entire size. Okay, let's go back to serve. Tesla still going strong. MU over here, we would like to see the 1. Remember, our trade was 205, is going down 50% if you held over here. And now we have LSH. This we learned over here in the Bookmap streaming this morning. But as I said, it's not those easy beginner's trades. Okay, it requires a lot of work. So for me, the best trades are these, where you simply take the trade, then into the lower high, into the VWAP. So I like more than did you take those trades over there. Easier place, right? So at this point, you should have like a good day. 10 o'clock. Let's see also here a gap and crap by Gabi. Okay, let's see over here. So first of all, I want to check what she did on the front side pre-market. Oh, she didn't trade a pre-market. That's for me fine. But remember over here, this is the lower high that we traded. After the gate, okay, you take the J lines, is not bad, but I would prefer over here that you hit it once you have this red bar. So even this one, risk the 150, 155. Then it's very good, the paycheck. Don't get out over here. This doesn't mean anything, Gabi, to get out over here partial. I mean, it's just like FOMO for me, or being scared. Don't do it. Stay with your full size position. All right. Okay. What else we have? FOSS, news went to 790. Let's see, news. I believe gave a setup at 767. No, it gave a setup over here around 745 on this, and then a confirmation around 730. Now 670, but I'm not on this. It's really hard to trade everything. Nice liquidity trap over here. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, wait always for those major Wait always for those major extension before taking the trade. You don't want to anticipate, right? You want to look always for a bigger extension. Okay, let's go back, traders, to LSH. First of all, MUHA, a little bit of bounce. You can see the system giving over here a buy signal, but I don't really believe about that. So we'll just be holding over here short. System over here, you see the J line is giving a buy signal, but personally, we have to hold for short over here, give a little bit more wiggle room. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Look for this to fill more. There we are. You can see the stuff, sell is coming, boom. Okay. Over here, I want to see 270, 280 today. So let's try to have a little bit of patience. In the meantime, traders, for a few tips. So what are we going to have next? So we're going to have our USA trip together with Bookmap and other sponsors like Cobra Brokerage, JTrader, and more. So we're going to have over here 2 trading seminars. There will be seminars, live trading, and also mentoring. 3 days in New York in September from the 3rd to the 5th, and in Denver from the 1st to the 3rd. We're gonna have this in Wall Street, and the first day The third, we're gonna go to the Wall Street, New York Stock Exchange for the closing bell. This is gonna be the program. If you go also on the website, you can check for the link to subscribe. We made a very low fee in order to give the possibility to everybody to come and learn. And as I said, it's not going to be the same usual lesson, boring lesson that explains about technical analysis. No, it's going to be really outperforming strategy in the market right now, being able to trade stocks and futures, how to have a forecast. So how to find, for example, that MUHA today was the 80% forecast fader and more. And then we're going to also have live mentoring. So really helping you while you're trading and stay after you. And this is going to be our program. Well done, Chris. Okay, LSH update. Still showing sellers into the 370s. So just below over here, the VWAP. And support, so buyers in area 330, 340. So what to do? Personally, I'm gonna adopt over here a trailing method. So around 385, 390, I'm putting my trailing. Okay, let's pass over here 1 second to Tesla. So we can just do this using Bookmap. So remember over here, we took the short at the gate and loss over here around 40-50 cents. So we were looking for unwind, exit. And then once we had a pullback into the VWAP, we got long 230 and 230.50s. And it went over here for almost 4 points. And you can see exactly you're trailing. Trendline break, 233.50, 233. That is. Now you simply wait that what? Or we're gonna have another VWAP bounce. So we can look for an entry. And I will look for an entry with lower size. So in case this will be a stop, we're gonna be still green on the day on this sticker. Otherwise, if this will continue to the upside, I want to re-enter or recycle far from VWAP or JLIS. Okay, so plan is very simple. Patience now on LSH, okay? If you have questions, traders, reach out. We covered this in pre-market. So the plan you had in pre-market, let's see. If you have questions, traders, please really reach out, okay, so we can discuss them together. Okay, so it's breaking down over here, LSH. Yeah, this is good. I like to see over here this trendline break, sellers. MUHA, sorry, 110. Let's see what else we have. So you can see that in my scanner over here this morning, right? What we had, look over here, what we had this morning. 80% fader LSH MUHA. Okay? 80%. Still 110. Let's see over here what else is moving. Oh, what a trade, buddy. Simply perfect. Wow. Killer. Killer, killer, killer. What a timing. Beauty. Exactly, exactly. And when traders something doesn't work, cut it. When you have a bad day, review it and learn from that. I don't want to see traders that get frustrated because it didn't work. That's not really the attitude of a trader. You're over here to improve, okay? So something doesn't work, you fix it until it will work. That is the mentality. Okay. Personally, I see a lot of traders that are trading pre-market, and that's fine. I like to have over here at least, fellas to trade together. But the best trades that I see in the market happen or 8 o'clock. So I like that moment of pre-market because a lot of times we have like extensions and 8 o'clock they try to pop and then they fail. And then I like the first 30 minutes shorts or the 9:45 till 11 o'clock if something get extended, the J-line curl. So pre-market, like the faders, as I said, between 8 and 8:30, 8:45. Open, I like the shorts in the first 15, maximum 20 minutes. So all these J-line rejection, all these gap and extension play or gap and craps. And then I like 9:45 till 11 o'clock, the J-line curl. So when we have patterns that are holding, for example, an open level or a pre-market high and that extend. Another thing I know that I already said, but this is a little bit of fun and I think we need it. Go on my Twitter. Then over here, because I cannot log in, sign in with JTrader, I think. Okay. And out here's to sign for the states, so New York and Denver, Cobra, and Trading Sim, Trader Sync, and to trade in Bookmap. They will be there with us. This is Michael today, but this is exactly what I said before. So from August, every pre-market, I'm going to be with you. I'm going to trade there using the Cobra brokerage. That will be from around the 10th of the month. And you're going to instead have the pre-market session from the first day of the month. Okay, so from the first month of the month for 22 days. And this is something I would like you to answer. Which one is not an Italian recipe? So, fettuccine Alfredo, everybody knows them, right? Fettuccine Alfredo. And it's so popular. I actually went in the States and I actually tried them. And I was with my wife and she said, "Are you mad?" This is spaghetti alla carbonara, which is a typical play from Rome. It's amazing. And this is, everybody knows, the polpette, these meatballs, spaghetti. Okay, so the real Italian, okay, the real only Italian dish is the spaghetti alla carbonara. The only real one. Because fettuccine alfredo is something that in America they did, and spaghetti with meatballs is something that is like, American Italian. But we don't need this stuff in Italy. I never saw fettuccine alfredo anywhere. It's not Italian. Same as spaghetti meatballs is not Italian. This is Italo-American or Italian-American, made in America. We never eat something like this. This is the only thing we eat in Italy. And if you taste this or this and this, well, you're gonna prefer this. This is really Italian food. So when you want, get the real Italian carbonara and don't go where the Italy carbonara and they put like other things. Carbonara is only made in one way. Okay? Jet is saying Chef Boyardee created spaghetti with meatballs. Oh, I don't know, buddy, about that. But of course, let's see what Trader said over here. Meatballs has to be Italian, so I'll say carbonara and a guess of 50-50. So we're gonna make like this. Quote, only the spaghetti alla carbonara is the one we eat in Italy among these three. So let's see. Spaghetti meatballs, 3. Yeah, you see, there was a trick because I said which one. He said it was more than one. Penna alla vodka. Okay. Yeah, ragu bolognese is from Italy, buddy, but I tasted in America, and I taste also lasagna in America. And with all due respect, my mom is also American, my wife is American, but I mean, it's better I was that day going for sushi than eating lasagna in the States. Okay, this to make you understand how excellent, if you hear my humor, they were. And well, actually, my wife, at the time she was not my wife, she came in Italy and she tasted lasagna, and she told me, "What are these?" These are the lasagna, because she always told me that she hates lasagna. They suck. I said, yeah, in the States. And when she had them over here, I mean, I think that day she had like 2 or 3 plates, something totally different. This just to say, I'm getting hungry, and I guess also you. All right, so to review very fast, remember last day to send your application for the trade station with Bookmap photo and also the blue jacket competition. We had this morning LSH, review it. The opening setup is not for newbies, it's more like for advanced traders because you have to be very fast, but a VWAP rejection over here is something that you can simply train yourself to trade in, and it's very, very low risk. MUHA, we had a gap and crap, J-line rejection the gate, a very good risk reward. We wanted the 1, it came to the 106, 107. We're waiting for a little bit more. And we took this 205, 210 in pre-market. Tesla, a cut on the short side over here for 50 cents, and then we took over here the last partial for about 3.5 points, 3.5 points, the last average. So a good trade, and you can see once the trend line break and lower high came, this is like simply got stalled. All right. Okay, this is Jay. I'm gonna wait you for Monday. So we're gonna have our Rise and Grind on my YouTube, and you're gonna learn how I do my forecast. So you're gonna check for those 80% forecast faders for free. Check the link that I said is gonna be your invitation. Just come with us, you're gonna like it, stay with us 21 days for all August, and then see you in September in the States, okay? Right, thank you very much, traders. I'm gonna start a mentoring lesson in about 5-10 minutes. Thank you very much and good luck for your trading. Goodbye.